Southwest 2080 Towers 119.9, good morning. Towers 119.9, good morning.
Southwest 2080.
Express Southwest 1150 with you passing 13 for 12,000 Tango.
That was 114 Las Vegas approach, runway 26 left, Las Vegas approach, runway 26 left.
26 left. You want to descend via?
That was 114 affirmative, descend via for now, you're falling company from the north. For now, you're falling company from the north.
Approach this.
Okay, yeah, Southwest 114. Southwest 114 descend via the Tyson arrival for runway 26 left. You're falling runway 26 left. You're falling 1150 from the north. Southwest 1150, my apologies. Proceed direct to Larry, intercept the 26 left localizer, descend and maintain 8,000. You're number 1.
Direct Larry down to 8, Southwest 1150, intercept the localizer.
Southwest 1150, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 7,000, approach now on 135.0. Have a great day.
35 nothing and down to 7,000 PU Southwest 1150.
Southwest 114, reducing now to 210 for sequence. Southwest 114 Vegas.
I'm sorry, go ahead for Southwest 114.
Southwest 114, reduce speed now to 210 for sequence.
Slow to 210 knots, Southwest 114.
Connected
Southwest
to
114,
PilotEdge.
contact Las Vegas approach at 135.0. Have a great day.
35 nothing, have a great day, Southwest 114.
All right, here we are, guys. This is Grand Canyon West. So we're just going to do a little FS economy flight, which I already got logged in, so I'll start the flight since I have to rent this. So basically it's just going to be a scenic flight. There's not a cloud in the sky. I do VFR. I'm going to pick up some flight following once we're in the air. This airport is CTAF. It's not a towered airport even in the real life. So we'll be doing things just like you would in the real world. We're using the CTAF frequency to talk to other traffic in the pattern and on the ground. And we'll get AWAS and all that stuff. But first, let's do a little flight briefing and calculations and see what the weather is looking like. And fuel considerations and weight and stuff. as normal, I fly on the PilotEdge network during the day. I've been flying it more lately just because so many new people in VetSim. It's just a little much at times. At least this network is it's like a non-beginner network um, that I like to fly on. But VetSim is still a very good network. All right, let's go. We're going to fly from I use the King Air and then I half the fuel. We are going east. So that is
Southwest 102, Las Vegas Bridge.
you do odd plus 500 if you're going east. If you're going west, it's even plus 500, and that's VFR. The 500 is VFR. IFR, you just do the normal altitude 9, 10, 11, but no 500. We're going full because F is economy. We've got 5 passengers. What in the hell is that? Just do a direct to. Like I said, I just half this fuel. So 662, and I don't need Phoenix. So we can take away that 200. So 65442. I just need the minimum for this little tiny airplane. So 462 is 231 divided by 6 is 38.5. So we'll just go 40 gallons times 6 is 240. All right, so we're going to go with 40 gallons. Because 40 gallons for FS economy, you just multiply it by 6 and it'll give you your pounds. If it's jet fuel, Jet A for turboprop, then you do 6.5. So for our calculations, we need 40 gallons. And we've got 50 gallons. So we have more than enough fuel to do this. 50 gallons. And you can tell the weather is good. Very low, not much clouds. So we'll get a en route weather. So we can do is it 1? Yeah, 1G4. Get our en route weather. It's nice all the way around. Nice and sunny, 89 degrees. Forecast, it's light winds, there's no NOTAMs. Nearby departure meters, winds are nice. A little bit hazy at Grand Canyon National. No notable NOTAMs there. All right, so that looks fine. basically that's what I do for, oh, there's one other thing I'll do, like go to world low, and we're gonna fly at 9,000, right? So we're gonna go to 10,000 feet, show the winds. So we have very light winds, you can tell by these little barbs. And I don't need flight restrictions. So very light winds at the altitude we're going to be flying. It's a little bit of a headwind going to Grand Canyon, but that's all right. It's not bad. We've got the canyon, so we'll be taking off here. We're going to fly over this area, and so I don't make this flight too long, we're not going to go up here. You'll be able to see a lot of it, and then we'll just go straight to Grand Canyon. I'll set up an ILS approach just to do it. I'm not going to, I don't know, maybe I'll capture the ILS. We'll see. It's going to be visual conditions, so certainly don't need it. But if anybody wants to see how you do that, we'll get that squared away. All right, I think I'm ready. Got the overlay going. It's interesting. All right. Airports. Change this to G4. Grand Canyon. External map. Come down here. This is actually a really nice airport. It's free on the org. Someone put a lot of time and effort into this. And those are PilotEdge drones. So that way you have some VFR traffic in the pattern. So you got to look out for them. There's another one. This place is always crowded with VFR traffic. Always. You got helicopter tours. That's on my bucket list for real life, to take a helicopter tour in the Grand Canyon. But for now, we'll just stick to this. I bet you can tell which plane is mine with only that one sticking out, right? This is a wonderful airplane. We got some dude walking over here. So we're going to load her up. I'm going to go FS Economy. We're going to start the flight. So we got our passengers on board. We got 50 gallons of fuel on board. So we're just going to reset the weight. We'll put 2 kids in the back. And we'll add some cargo since we're going to, actually we don't need cargo. Close these cargo doors. We'll close the cargo door in the back. And we're ready to rock and roll. We've got 58 18 and 7. Let me make sure. 18 plus 7 times 2 is 32. That's not right. Wait. 18 times 2 is 36. Yeah, that's right. 36 plus 14 is 50. Okay. Math is way off today. All right, let's hop in here. Open up our window. Let's make sure it had a sound. Got to turn the fuel on, otherwise we're not going anywhere. Pull those cowl flaps closed for engine start. Make sure our lighting is correct. So we got our nav light, turn our beacon on, turn on comm 2, all those are off, the rest are off, that's fine. Let's close this door. All right, pop that up, pop that up, battery coming on. Get our props full there. Turn on our mags. We're going to bump the fuel so we can prime the engines. 1 and 2 is primed. We'll crack the throttle. Start her up. Right, number 2 is fine. Need to boost number 1 a little bit. There we go. Oil pressure is in the green on both engines. Good there. Let's turn on our alternators. Fuel pumps. Avionics. We are going direct to Grand Canyon. Punch in the approach. Well, I'll do that in the air. I will put that on GPS. Let's grab AWAS. Let's turn on our headset. And we'll lean the engine. We're sitting here so we don't foul plugs. Nineteen 425. There's never any AWAS here, apparently. Just use the weather. So the my weather injector shows 3009. So it'd be 30.1 basically. And the elevation at this place is 48.16. So we are within 70, so that is within limits. Check our flaps right here. Shows our flap speeds, 180 knots. You can use up to 15, and then 160 knots. Get it full. It's cool. We're gonna fly at 9,000. 9,500. We're gonna be flying east. And we'll just set it directly for the airport there. So flight director, heading, vertical speed, we'll start off at 1,500 feet per minute. So all that is squared away. I'm gonna go ahead and squawk VFR, it's 1,200, so squawk mode Charlie. Turn on our taxi light. We're ready to roll. So CTAF is 122.9er. So we'll get that on COM 1. And then the center that we'll be using is 12485. So I'll get that dialed in. And we're going to use the Peachtree VOR for our location. And that is 112.0. So we'll swap that over. PGS is identified. We're 25 miles away from it. So that's your DME. And we'll leave that open for right now. And bring up my charts on my laptop here. Alright, so we have runways 17 and 35 available. The weather is 010 at 5. So that's basically out of the north. So we're going to take runway 35. Make sure that FS economy is showing I am in the air. Yep, shows en route, so we're good there. Canyon West traffic, Twin Cessna 139, taxiing to runway 35, Canyon West traffic. Suppose, yeah, it looks like I can taxi this way. Does that VFR traffic again? Those guys just do touch and goes all the time, I guess. It's like a constant loop. Let's check our controls. We got left up, right up. Controls are free and clear and correct. It's amazing how much more performance I get with the this updated 11.5 version. I haven't even used a Vulcan yet because not all my add-ons are compatible yet, but I'm still seeing a huge increase in performance in OpenGL. It's like, why couldn't they do this code before? Even OpenGL is way better than what it used to be. So yeah, once they get all my add-ons up to date, then I'll make the change. But you know, all my stuff runs pretty smooth, so I'm not in any rush to switch. If I had you know, a less powerful computer, I would have done it already, but my computer runs it pretty good. Speaking of run, we're gonna do a run up right here. This is the official run up area. All right, 1700, we need mags, check, and vacuum, and oil. So we'll check oil and vacuum at 1700 RPM. You're gonna go full rich, bring up 1700. All right, we got 1700. Oil pressure is fine, gyro suction is right around 5 where it should be. Temperatures are fine. Let's do RPM mag check. So we should have drop. We got a drop. Didn't mean to hit that. Got a drop. And a drop on 1. And a drop on 1. All right. Flight idle, make sure that the engines don't quit on us, which they didn't. Close this window. Turn on our landing lights, our strobes, and we'll put that to flash. I'm going to rotate at 83 knots. The density altitude, I have no idea. I can't get it to come up. Let me see if this other one brings up. Let me see here. Let's go to airport, and there's no weather for it. I'll just use my injector. All right. Turn on our pitot heat. Cow flaps open for takeoff. sure those guys are no longer in the pattern. There they are. So we'll wait for them to, there's 3 of them. So we'll wait for them to pass us by, and then we'll go ahead and take off. Canyon West traffic, Twin Cessna 139, taking off runway tree 5 for left crosswind departure, Canyon West traffic. Alright, so that just alerted anybody in the pattern, you know, real people, not these drones, what my intentions are. And we'll climb out at 120 indicated, help keep the engines cool. Rich. Engine's 50%, everything is stable, brakes coming off. Let's go. Looking for 85 knots for rotation. It's 50. 70 knots. 83, rotate. Yeah, more heavy. Gear coming up. Grab some speed, so we're gonna level off a little bit here. Grab some speed, and then we'll climb again. All right. Make our crosswind departure here. All right, gears up. Let's reduce the prop out of the red. And we're going to go with, let me see, 1,500 feet per minute. Let me get that about set here. Apparently I'm descending. Autopilot on. Leave the lights on for a moment. Get my speed up, and then we'll switch to flight level change. Yaw damper is on, temperatures are in the green. We're moving on up. Switch to center, and we'll switch that to 20. We'll continue on up.
324 Delta Papa. Are you requesting flight follow? Is that correct? Okay, you're on the right frequency. 324 Delta Papa. Flight following is radar service. Radar service starts at the moment you hear the words radar contact. I believe the tower told you that on the way out. So at the moment the tower said radar contact, you're on the radar service until it's terminated. What airspace you're in has no bearing on your radar service status. Your radar service is radar contact, and then until you're told either radar service terminated or squawk VFR. I have to tell you you're leaving that airspace. It's just the way the rules are. One Tango Sierra, contact SoCal approach 134.2. 34.2, 1 Tango Sierra.
Stay on track.
1 Tango Sierra, SoCal approach, flying in 140, reduce speed to 210.
So I'll call it in when I get to my cruise.
1 Tango Sierra, it feels like you're doing 350, indicated there. Not usually a good idea entering a TRACON. Burbank altimeter 29902, expect ILS runway 8 approach.
There's a way to switch the tags properly.
Sir 5 Jets Bravo, contact Victorville Tower 118.35.
So before takeoff, flaps.
Alright, Sir 1 Tango Sierra, nothing wrong with what you did. I just pointing that out to you. It's nothing wrong. It's more of a bad form thing. It's not against the rules at all. Yeah. 86 Lima Golf, contact Bakersfield Tower 118.1, squawk VFR.
Oh. Okay. So, Rich.
1 Tango Sierra, reaching 210 knots and maintain 4,000.
Alright, we're on auxiliary now. And we will lean out the engine. Afternoon, Los Angeles Center, Twin Cessna 1399, VFR 9,500 feet, 20 miles north of Peach Springs, VOR with request.
Cessna 1399 Los Angeles Center, squawk 4103, say request.
I'm a Cessna 310 Slant Golf, request flight following to Grand Canyon, cruise 9,500, 1399.
Our 4 Delta Papa, contact Los Angeles Center 126.35. Cessna 1399, radar contact 65 miles west of Canyon. Canyon altimeter 3029.
3029, 1399.
Los Angeles Center, Sierra 324 Delta Papa with you, 7,500.
500. 1 Tango Sierra, flighting 080. 324 Delta Papa, Los Angeles Center. Roger, Palm Springs, altimeter 29er, 89er.
Thank you, 324 Delta Papa.
That's really high. So it's basically 3030, 9,500. Leave the cow flaps open because the temperatures are okay. Speed is fine. to 25. And we'll lower our fuel. Right about 19.
For 1 Tango Sierra, looks like you're going to be too high for the approach. You can do the procedure turn here. Clear direct Silex, cross Silex, 4,500 or above. Cleared ILS, runway 8 approach.
We can closed a little bit.
Tell you what, Northern 1 Tango Sierra, cleared straight in. I think you can make it down here. 1 Tango Sierra, roger. I need you 1 mile west of Buddy at the glide slope. $25 Julie Bravo, Joshua departure, radar contact, same intention. Roger, Bravo, Roger, expect further clearance, 1915, time now, 1855, 1/2.
I'm getting 68 FPS and not even using Vulcan. It's freaking outstanding. Well, come to think of it, the new Microsoft lets you
1 Tango Sierra, thanks for your help. Contact Burbank Tower 18.7.
view that I'm aware of.
Allegiant 3122, contact Los Angeles Center 124.85. 124.85, shoot. Los Angeles Center, Allegiant 3122, we're descending of flight level 2 or 300 on the set star.
Do a 3.
Allegiant 3122, Los Angeles Center. The Las Vegas altimeter 3003. Roger, we have Juliet on board.
And let's see the heading changes to heading. I don't know what I just did there. And ILS is 030 on the course. So it's OBS and 030 is the runway. And the ILS is frequency. Uh, 109 or 108.9. Pop that in there. Actually, yeah, 108.9. still good. DCS mission for tomorrow after this flight. That's why I did a short flight for this.
Alright, 5 Julie Bravo, Alpha cancellation is received. Squawk VFR, free exchange approved. Have a good flight.
Tower's 19.0. Got tower on the ready. The winds are picking up a little bit. That's my ground speed, 170. It's pretty good. Turbulent out here. It's not uncommon though. At least the wind for the approach is like right down the runway, so it'll be nice and easy. Pull off these engines a little bit more. So we got 38 to go. Let's see if we can grab ATIS.
And hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Victor. Grand Canyon National PARK Airport. 8. Information, Victor. 1854 Zulu. Wind 060 at 10. Gust 17. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 24. Dew point -3. Altimeter 3028. Arriving and departing runway 3. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, sir.
Yep, temperature came down just a little bit, so.
American 3122, contact Las Vegas approach 125.9er.
125.9er for Legion 3122.
Legion 3122, Las Vegas approach altimeter 3001. Visual approaches in use, expect runway 26 plus.
To our airport, so we're going to go full rich. Got to do that before you change the fuel selector. So we're going to go back to main, and then we can lean it out again. Switch to heading mode, change this to V-lock mode. We'll kind of go right a little bit so we can follow this inbound. Elevation at CARMS is 9,000. Happily is 8,200, so need happily at 8,000. So let's go happily, so we'll activate the leg.
Los Angeles Center, good afternoon. Spirit Wings 3062, flight level 360.
Spirit Wings 3062, Los Angeles Center, good afternoon. The 374 Delta second departure radar contact. Therefore, Delta fighting 260 to the maintain 6,000. Therefore, Delta affirmative heading 260, climb and maintain 6,000.
Advise on initial contact. You have information, Victor. Grand Canyon National P.
Still Victor.
Allegiant 3122 flight heading 270, join the runway 26 left flight. Allegiant 3122, descend maintain 5 up in the airport, slightly left here at 12 o'clock and 23 miles reporting safe. Allegiant 3122, clear visual approach, runway 26 left, 5 mile final contact tower, 119.9er.
Alright, fuel, let's, open up, close the cow flaps. Mix full. Turn on our landing lights. Temperatures are fine. ILS is set. Have just a couple more checks and then we'll be good to go. This is the Delta airspace. So we just have to switch a tower before that. So we'll cancel advisories here once we...
7 Echo Delta, contact point Magoo Bridge 124.7. 39er, Grand Canyon Airport, Lafayette, 10 o'clock, 10 miles. Squawk VFR, contact Canyon Tower 119.0.
I'll squawk VFR and contact tower 119.0, 1399. 1200, over to tower.
12, tech route. Maintain 2000, expect 5000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 4504.
200 at Hapley. So let's go down to...
On departure heading 220, radar vectors Seal Beach, and the coastal Papa 12, tech route, on the tech route. Initial 2000, 5000 after 5, 28.1 is departure frequency, 4504 is squawk 401 Delta Romeo.
401 Delta Romeo, you're back, right?
Canyon Tower, Twin Cessna 1399, 9200, Kermwood Victor. Request landing runway 3.
November 139 Canyon Tower. Enter straight in runway 3, wind 060 at 10, gust 1783, clear to land.
Straight in runway 3, clear to land. Twin Cessna 1399. Do props full. There's the airport. Autopilot off. flaps here. Turn the yaw damper off.
Joining ground, Robin 401 Delta Romeo Exodation West. Information Victor. Right taxi.
401 Delta Romeo, runway 20 right, taxi Bravo and Kilo.
Bravo Kilo 20 right, 1 Delta Romeo.
Las Vegas Tower, Legion 3122, visual 26 left.
Legion 3122, Las Vegas Tower, 26 left, straight line wind call.
Clear to land, runway 26 left for Legion 3122.
Gear coming down. Green. Flaps full. About 95.
San Bernardino Tower, November 1169er Delta, holding short of runway 6, ready for takeoff.
Number 1169er Delta, San Bernardino, try that again. San Bernardino Tower, wind calm, runway 6, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, runway 6, 69er Delta.
Didn't think the winds were going to be this bad today. Flaps out. Go ahead and lean the engine, get some airflow.
Join Tower, good afternoon, Robin 401 Delta Romeo, coming up to Kilo 20 right, ready to go ever.
401 Delta Romeo, John Wayne Tower, wind 210 at 4, runway 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
20 right, Kilo, clear for takeoff, 1 Delta Romeo.
Boeing clearance, Boeing 1 Tango Sierra, information Quebec, IFR to San Diego.
1 Tango Sierra, it's on request, am I?
Canyon Tower, Twin Cessna 1399, look for the GA ramp.
Number 1399, taxi to parking this frequency, have a good day.
Taxi to parking with you, 1399, you too. Alright, go. Brake off, helps.
Number 1 Tango Sierra is clear to the San Diego Lindbergh Airport, Van Nuys 3 departure 220, then asphalt. Maintain 4000, expect 1000, 5 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 134.2, squawk 4522.
Right, clear to San Diego, Van Nuys 3 departure. Radar vector 1, then as well, climb maintain 4000, expect 11,000, 5 minutes after. Departures 134.2, squawk 4522, 1 Tango Sierra.
1 Tango Sierra, back right.
Vegas Tower, Legion 3122, exited Alpha 7.
Legion 3122, roger, cross runway 26, right at Alpha 7, connect ground point 1.
Roger, cross runway 26 right at Alpha 7, and across the ground, 121.1.
Number 600 Alpha contact, actually I'm sorry, number 600 Alpha contact departure.
Departure 135.4, 600 Delta.
Sorry for 01 Delta Romeo 2000.
401 Delta Romeo contact departure.
Departure 1 Delta Romeo.
Las ground, Allegiant 3122 vacated 26 right, Alpha 7, taxi to the gate.
Allegiant 3122, roger, and say gate.
The Bravo concourse, please.
Allegiant 3122, roger, taxi the Zulu and Whiskey to park.
Zulu to Whiskey to parking for Allegiant 3122.
Disconnected.